morning, everybody, and welcome to Awakening the Force Yoga with me, Cecily Guest, also known as Yogi Cecily on YouTube and as Cecily underscore Yogi on Instagram. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Just to wake up in the morning, right? You get out of bed, maybe have some tea, warm water is good, right? And get down on the mat, just sit and say, I'm doing yoga now. And maybe that's just great if that's what you accomplish is just the sitting. So I am so happy that you have made it here with me because I know how important that is just to get here in the morning. And now all of these classes are donation based, and thank you so much for all of the donations that have been coming in. And you can make your donations on Venmo at Cecily-Guest. That's Cecily, and then Guest, like a guest in your home. I so very much appreciate everyone out there who is helping me during all of this COVID-19 that we are still experiencing. Now, a lot of folks have been approaching me about meditation. And this is a good thing, and it's kind of interesting because we go along, we know about meditation, but it's very hard to get to, and sometimes you need something that makes you finally start to ask questions and finally start to wonder about it. Now, meditation is highly valuable, and it's really a good working in the mornings because you can set a clock and just do the time. And morning meditators, if you're somebody like the Dalai Lama, of course, now they're hours in the morning, wake up at 4 a.m. to meditate 3 hours, so that then they're kind of up and done with that when everybody else starts to get busy around 7, 8, or 9. And what we do in the morning is I like to sit and do a little reading. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now is our reading. Give us some inspiration for the day, and then we'll do some breath work. So my reading today comes from a book, I've had it here before, is The Heart and Science of Yoga by Leonard Perlmutter. Great book. Anyone who has read this book and knows it is like, wow, yes, get that book. Great book. Okay, again, The Heart and Science of Yoga by Leonard Perlmutter. There are no asana pictures in this book. It's all reading. And this is from chapter 22, Romancing the Divine. Romancing the Divine. You know, you got to get yourself up if you're going to deal with the divine. You got to dust yourself off, make a romantic appointment, and go and sit and be with the divine and listen. You have to romance the divine. So he's speaking on meditators. So Leonard Perlmutter says, novice meditators know from their limited experience that meditation is beneficial, but patience is not a common virtue in these hurried days. To sit and sustain concentration on a mantra, which is his recommendation, becomes boring in the face of all of the charms and attractions and temptations of life that unceasingly parade before the mind. There you are, you've decided to sit down and meditate. And I love his wording there, parade. It's like a a parade in front of your mind. Da, da, da. Ooh, what's next? Da, 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 the floats and the acrobats, the dancers. Ooh, 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 da, 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 da. It's like an unceasing parade. Right? Meditation just seems boring. But remember, we are attempting to romance the divine. So I like that. So we have to not look at the parade. Students, he goes on to say, want to see some progress and they want to see it now. They want to experience some immediate revelation, some type of profound spiritual breakthrough, or at the very least, a sweet glimpse of the one. And they have doubts about how their practice can accomplish it. Right? So there you are, you want to meditate. And what I want to give you all this morning is give you a little brief tips on my system. These are my basic recommendations for meditation. And it's going to allow you to sit longer. Now people will say, oh, I do 5 minutes of meditation. And I say, oh, okay, well, that's nice. But how long did it take you to sit down and get comfortable? 2 minutes, 3 minutes? I mean, you have to go to the place and you have to shimmy around and you have to get comfortable. And then most people do some breathing or some kind of relaxation before the meditation. You say, well, how long did that take? You know, you just took 2 breaths. Okay, time to meditate. No. So my quick and easy recommendation, people, is if you break out all of that preliminary pieces, what I call induction, that's going to take you 10 minutes. And it goes by so fast. So I settle into my space, I get there, I wriggle around, I touch stuff. I'm not in the mood to meditate, so I look around the room, stretch a little bit, crack a few bones. And look at my seat. Is this what I want? Yeah, this is what I want. Right foot on top of left. Sometimes I touch my body. Am I here? It's been 5 minutes doing that. I just did 60 seconds of it with you. Then I do a breathing technique. Okay, let's do a pranayama. I think I want to do a retention. Retention breath. 5 minutes of that. I pick a practice, a pranayama practice, and do that practice 5 minutes. Well, now I've been there for 10 minutes. Yeah. Now we meditate. See how it goes? I mean, once you do the whole ditty about getting comfortable and once you do the breath work, you really don't want to leave. So now you do your 5 or 10 minute meditation. Easily turns into 20 minutes. Easily turns into 30 minutes. So give yourself some type of induction. I don't care whether it's with music or candles or incense or whatever. Give yourself an induction. Make the induction into a process. Make the induction into a temporal process. You cannot stop the induction, but for 5 or 10 minutes. It's like anesthesia. They don't just jump in with the surgery. Nurse comes in, makes sure you're comfortable, gives you the anesthesia, and talks to you while the anesthesia is taking effect. And then they say, start counting backwards from 100. And there you are, 99, 98, 97. And then you're there. I love it. Can you tell? I could turn the whole video into meditation, but that's not what you want. So let's get moving. I've been sitting with my right foot on top. Let's put the left foot on top. Telling you that stuff is good. Meditation's so good, so good. Let's do breathing. Let's do a retention. We're going to do a retention. We're going to inhale 5, hold the breath for 5. That's going to be the retention. And then exhale for 5 and then do it again. Yeah, you ready? Inhale 5. Retain. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Retain. Exhale. Good, good. Twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Place the hands behind you. Lift up. Inhale. Walk your hands forward. Easy, easy, easy. Exhale. Come on up. Change legs. Put your right foot on top. Twist to the right. Inhale, exhale. Twist to the left. Inhale, exhale. Place your hands behind you. Lift the ribs. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. And walk the hands out. Exhale. Good, good, good on you. Let's come on up. I'm going to come off of the blanket and face the right side of the room and hug the knees in close. Up on my toes, get the arms wrapped around the shin bones and hug in. Round back, belly button to the spine, hug in. Great, hold on to your ankles, lean back, and start to open your legs a bit. They're not straight, and not just straight just yet, just open a little bit. Good. Tap the toes on the ground. Push the legs out nice and long. Forward, down. Let's do the process again. Up on your toes, hug. Hug yourself. Get in close, belly button to the spine. Get your feet in close, close, close. And then lifting up, just kind of halfway out. Now, of course, if you can go all the way straight, go ahead. But it's nice in the morning just to kind of go halfway. Then put your toes on the ground, straighten out your legs, and forward fold. Let's do 2 more times. Hug in. Look how close. Look how close I get the ankles to the buttocks. Draw in. Hug close. Then lift and open. Inhale. Tap the toes. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. One more time. Draw in, draw in, draw in. And lengthen up. Then tap the toes and forward fold. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go ahead and lie down on your left side, your left elbow, and start leg circles with the right leg. If you want to lie all the way down on the left side, you've got your blankets there. You're going to use your left arm as a pillow or use a towel, that's fine. I tend to sit up so I can chatter at you. Making leg circles, heating up the glute medius side hip. Let's reverse that circle, go about 8 times round. Oils up the hip socket. So I think like the Tin Man, like chook, 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 you're putting oil. Give me 3 more into your hip socket. 2 and 1, good. Take that leg up and down. Up and point, flex. Point, flex, point and flex. Point, flex, point, flex. Do you love it? Point, flex, point. I do, and flex again. Point. I really like floor work. Point. I don't know what it is about it. I don't, because half of me is lying down. So point and flex. Good. Sitting up to the front. The butterfly. Baddha Konasana. Hold on to the feet and flap the butterfly wings. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Give it 16. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Clap 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Look up, inhale. and just round over. Exhale, no big deal. Look up. Inhale, round over. Exhale. 3 more. Look up. Inhale, exhale. Forward and up. Inhale, exhale, forward. I don't worry in the morning about how far things go. Inhale and exhale, forward. Okay, you are on your right elbow, making knee circles with your left leg. I think that's also what I like about the morning practice is I'm in my own sort of personal emotions, my own insides. I am the chief procrastinator, and I love underachieving. What? Doesn't sound like, yeah. No, because I always felt like, why get an A? Why get an A? I mean, get a B plus. I was like, well, B plus, I could get an A, and that would just make my teachers so mad. They'd be like, Cecily, and I'm like, but I don't need an A. Like, why would I do the extra work? Let's go the other way. And I think that's what I like about floor work. Is you're working your legs, but you're also lying down. It's like so great. We don't have to jump and do aerobics and run on the treadmill and all that stuff. Just lie down and make your legs work. Yeah, good. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point, and again, if you need to lie all the way down, that's fine with me. And flex. Some people, it's better for your neck to lie all the way down, but sitting up makes your neck work, right? So you got to kind of find what's good for you for your neck and your trapezius area. Sometimes I do get gunked up in there, and give me 4 more. Point and flex, and I do want to lie down. Point and flex, point and flex, and point and flex. The butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Good. Inhale, exhale, down, down, down. See, maybe you're going a little lower. Inhale, exhale, down, down, down. Again. Inhale, exhale, down. Again. Inhale, exhale, down. And one more. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, down. Great. Face the right side of the room. Hold on to your ankles. Rock back. Straighten your legs out. 1 and tap the floor. 2 and tap the floor. 3 and tap the floor. 4. Yep, and tap, and 1 more. 5. Good, and tap. On your back, place your feet right in front of your buttock. Push up, and these are bridges. Up, 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 and up. Up, up. Well, you know, if you've done this with me before, we're going to be here a while. Up and up. So here it is again. Up, up, up. Who doesn't love floor work? Up, up, up. And some of you are thinking, oh, I wonder if I can do this in bed. Can I just not get out of bed? Here's the thing. No, you can't do it. You can't do the exercises on a mattress because it doesn't support your body. So that's a clever thought, but don't do it. Up and up. Up, up. The floor is a great firm support. Up, 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 and up. Up, 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 and 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lie on your left side. Take your right foot back and forward. Back and forward. Now I want you to notice back and forward. As I'm doing this, as the foot goes back, I rock a little bit forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. And you also roll your shoulder back. 2 more. Back and forward. That's a good stretch. Back and forward. On your belly facing left. On your belly, facing left. And right hand on the right foot, and just bow your head down. Just relax your forehead down on your left wrist. We're going to try to lift the right knee off of the mat. Up, 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 and up. If it doesn't go up, just try. Up, woo, up, that's fire. Woo, that is fire in the buttocks and the hamstring. That's fire right there. 8, 7, woo, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and child's pose is next. Oh, I like that. I like that one. Push back. Way, way, way back. And then sit up and face the left side. We're going to do the whole circuit or the whole round again. Hold on to your ankles. Right? We extend out and tap. 4 more. 4 and tap. 3 more. 3 and tap. 2 more. 2 and tap. 1 more. Hold. Good. And down. Okay, on your back, doing the bridges. Oh, hey, you know, and I want to give a shout out to my good friend and client, Becky. And you notice I have new pillows, new pillows. And she had noticed that I'm switching out the pillows. Almost every episode, almost every show, I switch out the pillows. Some of you might have noticed that. And I have a journal, and I write notes and inspirations and tasks in my journal. And one day I wrote a task that I needed to go and find more pillows. I needed to go and find, someplace cheap pillows. And I said, I need black and white with geometrics. These are in my notes. I showed my notes to Becky. I need black and white with geometrics, bright colors, and I've written down floral. So even though Becky didn't give me any floral print, look what I got. I got the black and white geometric and a bright orange rectangular. Yeah. So your meditations, give me 4 more bridges, 3 more bridges, 2 more bridges, and 1. And your contemplations do work. From here, you're going to roll on your side. So, and I was talking to another client about this. And I said, look, this is what happened to her. We were talking about meditation, and I was talking about the Dalai Lama. And I said, well, the Dalai Lama, he meditates in 3 hours, maybe probably even more, in the morning. And the next day, she woke up and saw the Dalai Lama on a news program. And she says, isn't that weird? And I said, no. What it is when you start to meditate, when you start to contemplate, and you really start to use your mental pathways. Yeah, you start to use your mental highway. You open up the on-ramps there and start to get your brain working. There's just a lot more synchronicity in your life. It's not magic. It's nothing. You become aware of synchronicity. The synchronicities are always there. It's just that you increase your awareness of them. Back and forward. Give me 2 more. Back and forward. And that is how it is that I have these lovely new pillows behind me. Thank you, Becky. Some of you know Becky. So we're thanking her. Now this one's the hard one. You're on your belly. Put your forehead on your right hand. Yes, and you're trying to lift your left knee up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I know it's tough. Up, down, up. Now, I don't feel it as much in this leg. It's not as intense for me in this leg. Up. And don't be surprised if something like that happens to you. That means you have one leg is stronger, more dominant. This is probably my dominant leg. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and one. Great, a child's pose. Inhale, exhale, push it back. Nice, nice, nice. From the child's pose, bring the body all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Cross your ankles. Set your hands out nice and wide for push-ups. Let's go. Up, all the way down, down, down. 4 more, all the way down, down, down. 3 more, all the way down. 2 more, all the way down, and 1 more, 1. All the way down, twisting cobra. Big toes together behind you, set your hands wide up on piano fingers, twist towards me to the left, twist cobra. Inhale, and down, and to the right, oh, twist cobra. Inhale, down, and again to the left, twist cobra, and down, inhale. To the right, twist, cobra, and down, down, down. We'll do it again, to the left, twisting cobra. Look all the way back behind you, and one more time to the right, twisting cobra. Good, downward facing dog. Push back, inhale, exhale, and lengthen it all out. Oh, that feels good. Bend your knees to the mat, look forward, inhale, push back, downward dog. Exhale, yes, 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 bend, 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 down, inhale. Push back, exhale, again, down, 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 down. Push back, exhale, again, down, 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 down. Push back, exhale, then bend your knees to the mat and take your right hand, thread it down and twist towards me. Please take your left hand up over your back and twist your left rib up. 3, twist your left shoulder up. 2, look towards the ceiling. And 1. Great. Take your right foot out, step it out in front. Yoga blocks are always a good idea. Stretch your hamstring. See, isn't that so cool? So we're about 30 minutes in. And already you're feeling so good. I know it. I know you cannot do yoga. You can't do morning yoga and just not after about 30 minutes go, oh wow, I already feel accomplished. I feel like I've accomplished something. Good. This is the gate pose. I'm going to turn towards you. Right leg is straight. We're going to practice the gate. Let's go to the left. Exhale. Good. Go to the right. Inhale, exhale. Twice more in each position. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And right. Yeah, just do what's there for you. Just do what's there. 1 more each position. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And right. So good. Turn, twist, reach to the right, bow down on the right side, give a stretch. Now this is a little bit of a twist. It's a little bit of a twist towards the leg. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Face the left side of the room on all fours. Take the breath and bring the body all the way down. Cross your ankles. Right, hands out wide. 5 push-ups. Inhale, exhale. Up, down, down, down. Yeah, up, down. 3 more times. Up, down, down. Getting it in, getting it done. Up, down, down, down. And 1 more time. Up. Beautiful. Yeah, great. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Great. Bend your knees. Look forward. Inhale. Straighten the legs back. Exhale. Because you love it. And bend your knees. Look forward. Inhale. Straighten back. Push back. Exhale. Open the chest and the armpits. Bend the knees. Look up. Inhale. Open your throat. Exhale. Back, back, back. Again. Bend the knees. Look up. Exhale back. Let's hold here. 3, 2, downward facing dog. People have so many questions about it. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? You're doing it right. Don't even worry about it. You're doing it right. 3, just do the best that you can with all the cues you've ever been given. Just do the best you can with those cues. And a 1, come on down. Yay. Grabbing a block, maybe. Yeah, step the right foot forward. Give it a hamstring stretch. Now I've got my block, I'm on the high side. That doesn't mean that you can't go lower. If you're just ready to go get some delicious sauce in the left hamstring stretch, you get it. Sometimes I put my elbows on the block. Oh, so good. So wonderful. I hope everyone is just enjoying all of the online workouts and just enjoying access to this. Probably some of the online stuff is going to be with us for a while. So I really feel grateful that folks are sticking with me and that you've figured out how to turn your apartment, you turn your dining room, your foyer into an exercise area. And we'll just keep developing our ability to meet like this. Developing our ability to get done what we need to get done using whatever technology is out there. Let's go to the right side first. Exhale. Inhale up. And to the left. Oh, this is the hard side for me. Oh, and up. To the right. Exhale. And to the left. Inhale first. Exhale. And one more, inhale, and to the right, exhale. And up, and to the left, exhale. Nice, 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 nice. Good, 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 good. And up. Oh, I skipped one. Let's come back around facing the left side. And take your right arm under. I'll go back and get the big stretch. Let's get get your left arm going under towards me to the right. And take your right arm over the top. I love this twist. And just remember that you want to ultimately also start to move the shoulder back and then ultimately start to look towards the sky with your nose, with your face. 3, breathe, 2, and 1. We're going to come up, put the left foot forward, kind of going back to that gate position, and we want to get this big twist. So really you bring the body, you dial it over to the left, but I'm not twisting yet. Then I twist, and then I draw myself down for the stretch. 3, and big stretch. 2, big stretch. And 1, great, Prasarita, Padottanasana. Good. Left hand center, right hand twist up and down and change. 3 more, down and change. 2 more, down and change. 1 more, down and change. Wiggle your feet a little bit closer. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Good. Prayer position. Prasarita, A, B, C, and D. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, reach through the legs. Reach back and through the legs. And try to touch the wall or whatever is behind you. Well, you got to get your head to the floor. Rock your body weight forward. 5, 4, use a block. Use a block if need be. 3, 2, and 1. Hands forward, look halfway up, inhale. Wiggle your feet a little closer, exhale, stand all the way up. Inhale, this one's my favorite. Prasarita B. Hands on the hips, feet out wide. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Well, yeah, you are still responsible for getting your head on the floor. And you see this is a very wide stance now. And squeeze the elbows together. 5, 4, 3. Remember, if your head cannot get to the floor, 2, just put a block there. Just put a block there. And 1. Hands to the floor. Look up. Wiggle in. Stand all the way up. Inhaling. Good. Lace the hands behind your back. Roll the shoulder blades together. Look up. This is another one where you're going to see my feet go out wider. And we are, again, responsible for getting the head to the floor. And reaching the arms forward. 5, 4. Now, I don't go as deep in the morning as I could. 3. So I'm just trying to figure out how low my hands want to go. 2. I mean, you know, I could go lower, but I'm like, let's see how this goes. Good. Hands to the floor. Look up. Breathe. Breathe. Wiggle in closer. Stand all the way up. Inhale. Prasarita D. Forward folding. You're going to hold on to your ankles. Big toes is traditional. Big toes with the thumbs out in front. Look halfway up. Inhale. The real deal goal is to bend the elbows. And pull. 5, 4. Pull down. 3. Pull. 2. Pull your face through your legs. Pull. Pull, sweeties, pull. And 1. Great. Stand all the way up. Inhaling. Prayer position. Jump your feet together. Nice. Ha. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. Place your hands on the floor out in front of you and jump your feet apart. Great. Turn to the right side. Lunge and downward facing dog. Make a plank pose. Lower the body all the way down and reach back for your ankles. Dhanurasana, the bow. Really want to get this bow pose today. Lift your knees. Lift, lift, lift the knees. Right, 3 and 2 and 1. Good, good, good. Downward facing dog. Right leg lift. Keep the right leg in the air as you walk your hands back to your left ankle. Use a block, so if you're having trouble touching the floor from the walk back, use a block. And the right leg's going up, 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 and up. Hello, up, 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 and yeah, up, 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 and you know it, up, 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 sure, sure, again, up, up, up. Give it 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, feet together. Stand all the way up, inhaling, and prayer position. Take your right foot, step it forward. Parsvottanasana, right, forward fold. Well, you can place your hands on the block again. You can place your hands on your hips. I like to take the lace fingertips again. Straight arms, forward bound. Ooh, hamstrings are tight this morning. That's okay. You see what I mean? See, because I've practiced so long, I am happy. I'm actually happy when my muscles feel tight. I've got somewhere to go now. I've got something to focus and breathe into now, yeah? Good, good, good. Prasarita Padottanasana, step it out. Breathe, look halfway up. Stand all the way up and jump your feet together. Yeah, there's a little bit of jumping today. Arms overhead, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands out a bit because you're going to jump your feet apart. Then turn to the left side lunge and downward dog. Plank pose. Lower your body all the way down and reach back for your ankles. Dhanurasana, the bow. Lift up the knees, lift up, lift up, lift up. Then roll up the ribs, 5, 4, 3. Yes, I'm doing it with flexed feet today. 2, you can point or flex. Changes it a bit. And 1, great, great, great. Downward facing dog, just get there any way you like. Walk your hands back to your feet. Good, now let's walk back. Sorry, the left leg was supposed to be up. So take your left leg up and then take your walk back. And we are up, 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 and up. Dig it, especially in the morning work. This is not a standing split. Up, up, and up. So I'm not trying to stretch up or rotate out. I actually want a lower, kind of more level leg, up, up, so that the glute is working. Up, 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 and 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. This will make your standing splits better. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That foot comes down. Yeah. Look halfway up, inhaling. Breathe, press down again, and standing all the way up, 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 up. Good. Step your left foot forward about midway. This is Parsvottanasana. Forward fold over staggered stance. Nice flat back. Nice ribs and throat is open. Bow down, use blocks if need be, or take the alternate arm position. Right, working the shoulder blades together and reaching over. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Prasarita Padottanasana. Look halfway up, inhale, press back down. Stand all the way up and jump your feet together because we love it. Nice. Let's stand on the left side of the mat. Turn your right foot out. 5 times you're going to fall into half moon. 5, like don't make a big deal out of it. And don't work for alignment. 4, just fall. And back. And 3, and back. And 2, and back. 1 more. 1, and hold. Now, it's okay, we're looking at the ground. Don't overthink this. Up, up. You can do whatever you like with the top arm. Up, and I don't mind you looking at the floor, and I don't mind you being out of alignment. Up, up. So I just want to get these nice repetitions in the left leg. Up and up. 8, 7, 6. I mean, you are trying to rotate half moon. 5, 4. It's just not your best alignment. 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Good. And go over to the other side. So this is a little balance training. Inhale, exhale. Open and fall. 1. And back. And 2. And back. And 3. Fall, fall, fall. I want you to fall. Give me 2 more. 2. I want you to go, oh, and back. And 1 more. Now you're going to step out and hold. Up, up. Do whatever you like with the top arm, very relaxed. Up. Yeah, it is not your best alignment. We're not going to worry about that. Up, 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 and up, 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 up. Give it 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's face the left side of the room. Arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Forward fold. We'll walk out and take our first chaturanga vinyasa. Because we don't need a lot of these, especially if you're doing yoga twice a day, which is a good idea. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. That's actually a good idea. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Walk out plank. I mean, it's a commitment. Lower the body to find a time. Upward facing dog, inhale. Any kind of chaturanga will do. And downward dog, exhale. Good, let's do one more of these. Walk your hands back. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Breathe, 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 breathe. Exhale, forward fold. You know you're almost done for this morning class. Walk out. Breathe, breathe. Lower the body. There's your chaturanga. And your upward facing dog. And your downward facing dog. Great, great. Let's start, please, with your left leg. Left leg up. Step forward, lunge, drop the right knee, low crescent, warrior. Good, down dog. Right leg, lift. Yeah, step forward into the lunge, drop the back knee, low crescent, warrior. No big deal. One more each leg. Left leg lift, no big deal. Step forward, lunge, low crescent. Yeah, and down. See, I'm not even stretching up as high as I could. Right leg lift, step forward, lunge, low crescent, and hold here. Twist towards me. Rotated, low lunge. Go back up to crescent. Now, we're going to repeat this. So it's at this point that I'm going to start to get a little more out of my crescent. I come upright and then rotate. And again, up, back, center, and rotate. And just one more, up and back, center, and rotate. Good on you, good on you. Downward facing dog, left leg lift, step the left foot forward, lunge, turn, face me, breathe, face the right side, downward dog. Great. Walk your hands back to your feet 3 times. 3 times the sun salute, any modification that you like. Exhale, forward fold. Walk out to plank. Yes, yes, yes. Lower the body any way you like. Upward facing dog or cobra. Or cobra, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Good. Walk your hands back, 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 back. Standing up, inhaling. Do you love it? Exhale, forward fold, and walk out, 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 out. Great. Lower the body. Upward dog or cobra. Oh, good. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more. One more. Walk it back. Those up dog cobras feel really good. Little back bending goes here. Exhale, forward fold. Nice, loose, easy. Be free. Be free. It's okay. As long as you're not going super, super deep, it's okay to be a forgiving and soft. Forgiving and soft with the body. Good, good, great. And downward facing dog. Nice. Nice. Right leg lift. Step forward. Easy crescent warrior. Up. Crescent lunge. And down dog. Then left leg lift. Breathe. Step. Easy, easy. Crescent lunge. Easy. And changing sides. We're going again. And right leg. Then the step. Then the lift. Breathing, 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 breathing. And the left leg. Lift. Then the step. Nice and easy. Back, 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 back. All right, we're going to stay here and twist towards me. High. Twist and lunge. Looks good. So here's again, it's nice sometimes just to drop the back knee, come up center, and work in the waist, arms, shoulders, opening your chest. 2 more of these. Breathe up and back and open, big open chest. Look back over your left hand and again up, way, 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 getting a little bit more out of this if you like, and center and rotate. Mm-hmm. Good. Child's pose. Inhale, exhale, sweep it back, and child's pose. Well, we got a little bit of a sweat going there at the end, which is the idea. See, now you're going to go take a shower, take those cold showers, like, and you'll be all awake, and maybe you don't even need coffee after that. Let's hold here. Take your right leg out in front. Now we're just finished with a little bit of a pigeon. So let's do pigeon with the right leg in the front. And I've got my blanket for my left leg. So I use the blanket sometimes underneath the left leg. No, I think I'm going to use it underneath my right buttocks because that's tighter. And take your pigeon pose. Hold on to the shin bone in the front and push up and back. Push up and back. See that? Up and back. High chest. Then take a deep breath and forward fold way, way, way out in front. Low down. Look at the position of the foot is out forward where you can see it. Remember, it's nowhere near your hip left. It's nowhere near your hip. It's way out in front with your left shoulder. Stretch, stretch. Breathe, stretch, release. And walk it back, end up changing sides on your pigeon. Let's stay facing this way, hey? I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to have a wonderful day. I think you are. Now, of course, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube, it might not be morning. And I would say this is a nice workout. What I'm calling my morning program is a nice workout for lazy Sunday. Like one of those Sundays where you slept until noon and then you just sloshed around the house in your slippers or whatever. And next thing you know, it's 4 o'clock. And you're like, oh man, I got to get some energy. So this type of program will, you know, you can just stay in your PJs and your slippers. And this type of program would work in that situation. It'd be nice when we get back traveling, this type of program. This is great. Get off the airplane, get into your hotel room. And it might not be morning, but you know, you might have gone through time zones. And so morning practice will help you sort that out. Okay, great. Well, for you out there, if you're following, you might want to roll back into Shavasana. Roll back on your back, make yourself comfortable. If you have finishing poses that you're going to set up for, you get yourself set up for finishing poses. I'm going to close out this practice. And I have certainly enjoyed having you with me. If you're new following me, again, it's Yogi Cecily on YouTube. And I love the subscriptions. We're going to keep those going. Remember to subscribe. And if you're following me on Instagram, it's Cecily_Yogi. I like that too. And if you're making a donation today, it's at Venmo/Cecily-guest. Cecily guest, Guest. Thank you so very much. This is the Gayatri chant. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimaya Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Well, the light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. And for that we say, Namaste.